So we are finally here, folks. It's finally event time, and I wanted to take this video to talk about 3 stories surrounding the event. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, in this video, I wanted to cover PlayStation VR 2, the hardware leaks set to come, possibly set to come, and the potential of an event specifically for PlayStation VR 2 later this year, how you should be excited for the PlayStation event based on the amount of PlayStation higher-ups, PlayStation studios, and people in the industry hyping up this event. And I wanted to go over what PlayStation studios are working on and what could be there, walking through each first-party studio. First, from 1 to 10, what is your current hype level for the PlayStation Showcase next week? We're going to dive into some exciting stuff in this video, but before that, I'm curious where your hype levels are right now. So comment below, from 1 to 10, what is your current hype level for the PlayStation Showcase next week? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first section of the video, PlayStation VR 2. So, I just want to get this one quickly out of the way so we can dive into the games. Sony originally planned to give us an update on PlayStation VR 2 alongside God of War and Horizon 2 before the summer was out, but according to their blog post in regards to what's going to be at the upcoming PlayStation Showcase, PlayStation VR 2 will not be there, which made me sad, I can't even lie. However, according to known leaker Tidix, PlayStation VR 2 units are going out soon, meaning leaks are on the way, stating this on Twitter. Looks like no next-gen VR this time. I wonder if they will do a separate event. Units are almost out and leaks will happen. So based off what he's saying, it looks like the proper headset to be used on the final release, or the one closest to it, is going out to developers. This also makes sense since Sony reportedly had a developers summit for PlayStation VR 2 back in early August. Looking at this, there's potential of a PlayStation VR 2 event coming later this year. If PSVR 2 units are really going out soon, we'll have to wait and see what comes first, the event or the leaks. Now, diving into the second section of the video, the hype surrounding this upcoming PlayStation 5 event. So as we know, the event will be 40 minutes long. Well, that's obviously not 2 hours or any longer than that. It can still be a lot if it's back-to-back videos. In terms of the sheer amount of tweets I've seen regarding this event, it's looking like this show is going to be amazing. We had Asad Quizelbash, head of product, PlayStation Studios, and head of PlayStation Productions, according to his LinkedIn, simply tweet out an eyes emoji regarding the event. We also had Herman Hultz, head of PlayStation Studios, of course, tweet out lots of exciting things going on at PlayStation Studios. Can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Hasnul Hadi, head of PlayStation Studios Malaysia, tweeted out this recently: be prepared, be very prepared. Patience has its rewards. This one is especially interesting considering he's referencing how quiet Sony has been in terms of a big event, so he's acknowledging that, basically letting us know that our patience will be rewarded at this upcoming event, which is very exciting to hear. We had Grant Hochist, hopefully I said that last name correctly, who's a game designer at Naughty Dog, tweet out an eyes emoji, high five, and a rock out emoji, which gives me some hope of things from Naughty Dog making an appearance, which we'll talk about later in the video. There were also people in the industry like Andy Robinson, who's an editor at Video Game Chronicle, who have been accurate with leaks in the past. State, I've been told there are some super announcements in this, referring obviously to the PlayStation Showcase. And there were even more beyond this, but I don't want to make this video super long. If I try to include most of it or everybody, this would be half an hour. The basic gist is that there are a lot of people inside of PlayStation and outside of PlayStation hyping this event like we haven't seen in a while, so I'm very excited. But you guys let me know if your hype levels have gone up since seeing these tweets or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the final section of the video, probably the most exciting in my opinion, the games. Let's start off with Sony Santa Monica. We know they're working on 2 games, God of War Ragnarok, or whatever they decide to call it, and another game currently rumored to possibly be a sci-fi IP. God of War will definitely be at this event. I've seen leakers say it, and I'm pretty sure 100% it'll be at this event based off what Sony has already told us, that we will be getting an update on God of War this before the summer is out. If it's not not there, I'll wear a duck costume and record a news video with it in one of my future videos. You can bet on that. I wouldn't expect their other title to be there, the one that's unannounced. It's years out at this point probably, so don't expect that there. Next up, Bluepoint Games. Now, people can say what they want, but Bluepoint is pretty much Sony first party in my opinion. I don't see how you can make a mistake making a full promo image for the studio. That's not a mistake in my opinion. In terms of what they're working on, we know they're probably working on a remake based off job postings. This could potentially be the rumored Metal Gear Solid remake. There was also talk of them working on a new IP based off job postings as well. We've seen the studio work on more than one title at one time before, so both are possible. I personally expect Bluepoint to be there with the game reveal and to fully announce the acquisition. Sony also did state there would be an after show of sorts with the team, so they could also announce the acquisition there. Next up, Housemarque. They're a small studio that's still growing. I don't expect anything from them just yet. Naughty Dog. The rumors right now state they're working on a Last of Us remake, The Last of Us 2 remastered for PlayStation 5, Factions 2, and potentially a new IP. Out of all of these, I would hope at this point, finally, Factions 2 makes an appearance. This is the spiritual successor to Factions on Last of Us 1. It's set to become its own standalone game as confirmed by Naughty Dog themselves recently. Now, would the rumored Last of Us remake make an appearance? I'm not sure. Looking at the history of this project, it has a messy history at this point, so I don't know how far along the project really is. The Last of Us TV show could possibly drop sometime next year, so I assume they would want to release it before then. I'm not making any bets on this Last of Us remake right now though. Next up, Guerrilla Games. Horizon 2 was one of the games Sony promised to give more updates on before the summer is out. We already got the pre-order trailer for it and the release date. I'm not sure if I want Sony to give it more time on the show, but it could be there. Beyond Horizon 2, we know the studio has been working on a multiplayer title for years at this point, and this could be the best place to announce it. It has ex-Socom and Rainbow Six Siege developers Simon LaRouche and Chris Lee working on it, and the rumors have been it could be Killzone Online or Socom. Next up, Media Molecule. I honestly don't expect anything from them. They've been working on Dreams, very focused on Dreams. Maybe Dreams PlayStation 5. Finally, they could announce that. Next up, Sucker Punch. I don't expect anything here either. They just released the director's cut with the Iki Island expansion and have added even more content to Legends. They're probably focused on Ghost of Tsushima 2. Sony London. They haven't released anything since Blood and Truth in 2019. It's been well over 2 years since that game, so they've definitely got something cooking. We've heard the potential of Blood and Truth 2 or a AAA PlayStation 5 title, and after recent reports of Sony wanting PlayStation VR 2 support on AAA titles, this title at Sony London could be both. If that is the case, I would assume Sony would want to save it for whenever they reveal PlayStation VR 2, or they could show the game now as a PlayStation 5 title and then surprise us by its PlayStation VR 2 functionality whenever they reveal that. Either or at this point. Insomniac Games. Everyone is hoping for Spider-Man 2, but I wouldn't expect that there. The Spider-Man team recently just released Miles Morales last year alongside Spider-Man Remastered. The other team they have just released Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart earlier this year. They've released a lot in the last year, so I think people need to give them a break. Ben Studio, they just started working on a new IP according to reports, so I wouldn't expect anything there either. Sony San Diego, MLB, so just wait until the next MLB. Polyphony Digital, GT7 makes sense for it to be at this event. It makes sense for it to be there. Team Asobi, they're working on a new 3D platformer, which is probably a full Astrobot title, so I wouldn't expect anything from that just yet either. Pixel Opus. This one is interesting. This studio is actually working with Unreal Engine 5 for their next title, and they haven't released anything since Concrete Genie in 2019, so they should have something that's well underway, but it took them 5 years, though, to release their last game in 2019, so I'm not sure if we'd hear anything just yet. Maybe they need more time. It's still a small studio. We have XDev, of course, but they're working with external studios left and right, so it could be many games. There is a rumor of Wipeout PSVR 2 being in development with XDev, but I would assume that reveal is saved for PlayStation VR2's reveal. Beyond those, you have Sony's second party like Haven Studios, Deviation Games, Firewalk Studios. Considering all of these studios were announced this year, I don't think we'll see anything, but depending on their types of games. I could be wrong, and a teaser could be there, because some of these games, I think one of them at least is rumored to be a games as a service, and those titles could start out with not that much, bare bones, and then expand from there. And beyond even those, we have the likes of Sony's 2022 titles outside of Sony first party like Final Fantasy 16, Forspoken, Stray, Sifu, Goodbye Volcano High, Ghostwire Tokyo, and probably more that I'm missing. And there's also games like GTA Enhanced and Call of Duty Vanguard, which are coming this year, that could also be there. Those two make sense. That's everything for now, and you guys could let me know if I missed anything at this point, because I'm pretty sure everybody has their own list, but I tried to go through every studio and whatever other partnerships they have and other games that are coming out in 2022 that could be there based off what I stated. That's currently my state of mind, but you guys also let me know what your predictions are for the show in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is finally showtime." We've been talking about this big event for months at this point. I'm super excited. I know you guys are as well. So if you're excited, like I am, destroy the comment section with "It is finally showtime," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.